Okay, we're live. Holy crap. Apologies for being like 50 minutes late. If y'all know of the game Pico Park, let's just say a game of Pico Park. Our lobby went on an hour and then some later than I anticipated. So, yeah, after yelling at us or after yelling at each other for a while, we were finally done with the game. Oh my god, I'm still mauling over that. What's up, Israel? Good to see you. This is day 213, I think. Yeah. Studying compilers every day until I land compiler roll. Last time we finished rewriting the middle end. This time we're gonna start the rewrite on the back end. It's hopefully this might be like a little bit slop still, but hopefully this is close to some of the last of this stuff that we have to do. Yeah. So let's just bullet through LIR first, I think. I think this has the least dependencies, so we're just gonna get through all of this real quick. Yeah, I can just organize it like that. Yeah, I'm a little bit frazzled because I've played 3 straight hours of Pico Park, and I hate my friends now. Yeah, these functions are just gonna be ugly. This is fine. Yeah. We'll do that. That's fine. Yeah, how's everyone else doing? Hopefully y'all are doing better than I am in this instant, at least. Oh man. Okay, all these interfaces seem fine. This is fine, this is fine. Yeah, this is all stuff that I really don't want to change. I think we've done this sufficiently well. We might just have to like clean this up. Yeah, okay. We gotta reorder that. Yeah, this is all just like very boilerplate. That's inevitable. That's inevitable. This is all fine. Just debugged why I'm getting a max windows reached. Wait, that's a thing? Wait. I never knew that was a thing. What? How's that happened? That's really funny, actually. Yeah, I've never heard of that ever happening before, so that's news to me. We can do that. I guess we'll clean that up. Yeah, we need to add those eventually. I swear we had it to do somewhere. Yeah, okay. Discord leaking window clients on the back end? Wow. That is insane. Okay, we are not removing that, I guess. Okay, let's throw more boilerplate at the wall. Let's do that. Okay. This makes sense. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I can do that. That's good. That's good. Okay. This stood unreachable is a little bit ridiculous though. This file is pretty clean, it looks like. Okay, cool. I think this is mostly set for now. I'm like tired of doing all this rewrite stuff. So I think this is about as much refactoring as I want to do. Maybe at some point I'll like consider rewriting some of these things, but I really don't want to. So, yeah. Reformat LAR. Xorg server only lets 255, Discord at 180. Why is Discord doing that? Is it just like Electron doing stupid Electron stuff, or like that's insane. Oh my god. Okay, we might just have to like be brief with this. Let's just like fix up all of the, I don't want to do this anymore. So we'll put this back in the queue. Yeah, we're just gonna do like reformatting for now and call it a day, I think. I don't want to do a lot more than just reformatting. I don't want to look at this. I don't know what I was doing here. Holy hell. Electron nonsense, yeah. I guess fair enough. That sounds reasonable enough. Oh, this is where our tiles are. I see. Okay, I mean, I think we kind of have to do it like this, unfortunately. We could add more tiles at some point, but I think this is as much mileage as we're gonna get. Although I wanted to like rewrite tiles or re-implement them in a way that wasn't ugly at some point, but we will have to make do. Oh right, this stuff I'm fine with being ugly because we do have to like, this is literally stuff we have to merge, so we have to like give unique pointers. Let's see, this is fine. Yeah, all of this code is like really ugly. It's never made me very happy, but what can I do? Okay, that looks good. Oh man. Holy shit. Wow, what was I doing? I don't think I ever knew what I was doing with this, to be honest. Yeah, let's just speedrun this. Okay, LAR tree is good. Reformat LAR tree. Yeah, it's like there are some skeletons that you necessarily do just want to like pack in a corner. So like I think this is one of those skeletons that we necessarily do want to pack in a corner. Yeah. Oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I need to implement this. I do just need to implement this. But at least this is like clean, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. I think most of this is fine. To do regret this choice. I am not regretting this. Okay, maybe I am regretting some of this actually. We will just leave the comments as is here, I think, for the most part. Yeah, a lot of this is just like quick reformat stuff because it's light, and also because I don't want to think a lot right now. I've already burned so many brain cells playing Pico Park. Do not play Pico Park. Never try to play Pico Park with friends. Just don't do it. Wonder if there's a better way to do this, actually. I think there is, actually. We can definitely simplify this real quick. This is kind of interesting. So if we go to CodeGen, we have a visitor. And it just overrides one thing. So we can kind of do something like that here as well, I think. I think we can just like... we might be able to simplify this a lot. So we'll come back to this. We'll put a pin in it. But I think that's going to be one of the interesting things we look at today. Yeah, we'll just add that to the list real quick so I don't forget. This should just be a struct. I don't know why I made a class for it. This is redundant. Yeah, I think this is kind of messy, but it's fine. Working on compound assignments. Yeah, I mean, you will just have to like make a lot of like small helpers, and that's just the nature of it. But like it's fine, you know. Like you get through it, and like again, you just put a little box over it, and you never care about it ever again. What the fuck? Why was there a semicolon? Anyway. Okay, anyway. But before I question that too much. Okay, let's... I hit caps lock. Whoops. Most of this looks fine. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this one was clean. That was nice. I think around now is when I like started realizing that there was like actual style. Or like I started figuring out what my actual like C++ coding style was, so it kind of made everything a lot easier. Evidently not easy enough, but you know, we got closer. Okay, so now we just have this little pile, I think. Reformat backend passes. Okay, so let's get through this now. Yeah, I know this is like not really interesting stuff, but it's all stuff that I've like meant to do at some point, and I just did not know when to do it. So unfortunately, we'll have to be on stream, but you know, so it goes. These are all like glue programs. Yeah, we can do that, and that's fine. Yeah, okay. Reformat backend glue. Okay. Make clean, make... Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, the stuff that, like, the stuff you write early on will necessarily just be very different. And, like, that's kind of just reality. Like, I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah. Okay. So if all the tests run, then we have a good stasis that we can continue working off of. Okay, it looks good. Let's push that. So there's two things I want to resolve. The first thing is like this little liveness file. I wanted to do some cleanup work on this, because a lot of this is kind of boilerplate. Maybe I should make like a macro to generate this, but I don't know. I don't think it matters enough. I think the big thing is this successors pile. This is a little bit ridiculous. I guess I do have to implement all of them though, now that I think about it. So we kind of just have to do that. Yeah, the other thing is the formatter is mad at something. So if we go to GitHub real quick, also my GitHub's in the description. You should add me on here if you haven't. Okay, let's pull request. Yeah, so we did both of those. Title. Okay. We can just make the pull request. The reason, yeah, it's gonna fail the formatting check, and it fails on this for some reason, which is wrong. I don't know why this does that. It really irritates me. I think it might have something to do with the version of Cling format that we're installing. Yeah. Yeah, so this is like a... what version of Cling format is this actually? Let's see. Unless I can like rewrite around it somehow. It's like, I don't know, it's really annoying at least. Let me turn this dark mode as well, sorry. Yeah, maybe I can mess with the formatting thing. It's in GitHub workflows, formatting. Yeah, so how do we want to install this? It should be most recent though. I'm just gonna throw this into Claude, honestly. I'm getting really annoyed at this. Okay. This workflow format disagrees with my auto format. What's up, Eat Code? I am struggling with dumb formatter shit right now. Let's just... Let's just throw this in here instead, maybe? Yeah, we can do that, I guess. What version? Do you want 22? Yeah, let's try that out. And if it doesn't work, we'll just keep force pushing over it until it works. Oh man. Okay, it looks like it works in theory. If this still fails the formatting check, I'm gonna tweak though. Okay, that's installing a lot of stuff actually. That's interesting. Okay, now it passes. Curious. Huh. Okay, is there a smaller way to do this? Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I could probably learn how to do this by hand, but I really don't want to. And I also don't want to learn how to like I don't want to spend my time like messing around with like installing like CI/CD stuff or like fixing stuff that I've written. This is just very annoying. Yeah. Yeah, Claude got me. If no one got me, Claude got me. Claude will probably murder me, but, you know, what do I know? Let's see. What if I just did it without the thing? I have a Ubuntu VM that I can check actually. Let's pull that up real quick. I might have some other stuff open on it, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if this like bricks my computer. It would be really funny if that happened. Okay. I was doing some other stuff for a class. Let's let's just put that in the background. How do I mess with? Okay, 1 second. Can you make a new desktop? Aha. Okay, let's move that there. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, anyways. Yeah, the just billion workflow commits just suck. But it's fine. I just force push over and call it a day. I don't know if I did this in the right order. We can do that. Let's see if this works. Or what does this run at least? What is the difference between apt and apt-get actually? Okay, so like, what if we just use apt instead of apt-get? Does that, what is the LLVM version on this Linux actually? What Linux is this running? Ubuntu latest. apt-get is better for shell scripts, really? Okay, so we should just use apt. Right? Output's a bit more uniform and less good for reading. I see. So I should just use apt, is what I'm getting from this. Like, there's no reason for me to not use apt. Okay. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Holy shit. Okay, so do I have Clang format? Sudo apt install Clang format. Okay, so it's Clang format 21. So I guess there's the issue, right? But I can just install 22. So like, okay, all good, all good, all good, all good. Well, that's fine. So let's save machine state. Let's get rid of this VM. We can definitely just use the old script and just specify Clang format 22 is what I'm getting from this. Right? Yeah, let's just force push over it. We'll be deranged. Let's see if that works. If that works, it'll be really funny. Okay, so that just doesn't work. Do I need to upgrade? Oh, apt-get. Wait, hold up. So we're back in hell. Let's go to yeah, that should work then, right? I didn't check if 2404. It's not 20. Are you kidding me? Okay, anyway. Let's try that out. What's up, Arthur? I'm trying to figure out how to set up workflows. This is going not so well. Okay, so what? Okay, so we should just use apt-get for this then. So then why is this? Do I just have to use the god-awful script then? I wish I had undo tree right now. Okay, we're gonna yoink this from Claude again, and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, let's just do that and call it a day. What changed there? Oh, duh. Wait. This is a symlink. We don't... Yeah, I don't want to downgrade mine though. I'm too lazy to do that. Okay, this should be fine. or get most recent, get, or updated LVM. I don't know. I don't know what to call this. When does your internship start? It's either the week after I graduate or it's the week I graduate. They've given me like 3 different dates. I still need to like re-clarify it. But I'll worry about that in approximately a week. Okay, we'll just do that. Let's see if this works. That's still the old one. This should just pass all checks now. Huh? Is this... Oh, did I push? Whoops. Okay. There we go. We're just not gonna think about that too much. Tests will run fine. I trust nothing will change there. God damn it. All good? Okay, all good. Nice. I think all good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That all looks good to me. Okay, nice. So that's nice and dandy. I think when... Oh, yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, let's we could resolve this real quick. Yeah, let's clean up this readme real quick. This is a very good call. There's readme. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta change that. So, let's see. Oh my god. Where does this live? Source, front end, parser. Just everything here. We could just link it here. What do we even call this? Yeah, we'll just, I don't know. I think make does that, yeah. We gotta change this as well. What do we need to add? Yeah, we'll do enable. That should be good. Yeah, we can get rid of that, honestly. I think most of this is fine. Section. OBS, please. OBS. Okay, we're back. We're back. Apologies. Yeah. So that does that. You do that. Actually, we could print out the help message again. We'll do that. I don't know. And then... what else do we want? When writing programs for panic, we'll just do that. Very limited. And then we can yoink the link again from here, I think. Right? We can yoink that. Yeah, we can do that, and then we can do that. Right? Yeah. And then we want... there's one other thing I was thinking about. Instead of linking against the standard library, we have a runtime library, which is an include. Use the runtime library. Since the C standard library uses a lot of features not supported by Panic. This is getting annoying. And then we could make a link to that. Source. No, it's an include. Okay, I think that's about all we need here. Okay, we'll do that. And that should all look fine now. Then, is there like browse files? Maybe we could preview it like here? Yeah. That's all good. Okay. Okay, that seems reasonable enough. Can I link this somewhere? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yippee. Hooray. Okay, so now that's all good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable amount of work for the day at least. What's up, Nordic nerds? How do you deal with the entire vibe coding era? Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I think as long as you're still like thinking about what you're putting in and getting out from an LLM, it's probably fine. yeah, you just got to be careful with it, I guess, and make sure you're not getting like too active, in terms of just like not looking at your code. The LLM is like an extension of you. You still make the design choices. You still approve code. So it is still up to you, right? And like if other people are lazy and like don't do that, then like in a sense that's like to your benefit, right? Because that necessarily puts you at an advantage if you do that. What's up, Ashi? New programmer here facing blank screen syndrome. How much are you trying to, or I guess how much do you know and what are you trying to learn right now? If you're completely new to programming, I think just any semblance of a Python tutorial would be a good place to start. If you have like some programming experience, I think just like making any sort of a website or like any sort of a program, it doesn't have to be anything complex. It could be something as simple as like the bathrooms on this library at campus are really annoying to make. Let's make a map for it. Just if you can't think of any good ideas, find a problem that you have day to day and try to make a solution for it. I can make simple CRUD apps. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Then I think that's probably a good place to go then. If you wanna learn stuff or learn more stuff, I think the best place to do it is to just like make a project. Pick something that's interesting to you, and you will naturally find the motivation to work on it. Like that's how I started making our esports club's Discord bot, for instance. I'm not gonna pull up the repo, but yeah, that's an example of something where I noticed there was like some sort of a problem or some sort of a gap in software somewhere, and I was like, I could probably do something about it. So yeah, just give it a shot. I guarantee you'll find something. It doesn't have to be anything large. It can just be like something really small and like really silly, and it's like perfectly fine. Or like if there's something workflow wise in your day to day that you need something for, then that's also great. Or like, I don't know, like even like a leak code tracker or something. I don't know, something to like track the problems you've done and like pull random problems. Like you can kind of just like, you can definitely think of problems. I'm sure like not everything in your life is going perfectly. Not in like a personal way, but in like you can figure out what to do. I wanted to go into compiler design. I would start with my 2 recommendations. The bot will spit them out in a second. Goncalo, I think this will be the last question. I'm working on developing a PL for a college project. Do you know of any cool papers about partial eval? Not off the top of my head, but there's a lot of PL people in my Discord. I think it might be worth a shot asking around. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I gotta head out. Thank you all so much for showing up today. We got some good work done. Like the stream if you haven't, sub to the channel if you're new. Also check out the description. My Discord is linked there. It's the best place to get pinged when I go live and stay connected outside of stream hours. Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my evening now. Graduation time means a lot of people want to do a lot of things, so that's like eating up a lot of my time. Take care, y'all. Take it easy, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully.